castle. And yeah, essentially what this castle is it's my interpretation of a kind of a Game of Thrones thing, but not really. Didn't really want to copy Game of Thrones. Don't like it. It's mainly because it's too much violence. I mean, then again, when you play Fortnite, you do shoot people in the face, so yeah. I got this windmill. This house isn't done, but this is my submission. I added a buttload of detail, made these houses myself. I only used one prefab, and that one prefab was used to make all of this. And from that prefab was actually this. That was it. I have turrets, made my own mountains, even made my own cave. I built this in like a couple weeks. I mean, considering I only really played this for a couple weeks. And it's only 54,000 memory, so, no, 506,444 memory. Oof, that's a mouthload. Okay, so, while I wasn't here to build it, per se, on the channel, I did build it, and it was a really hard build to make. In fact, this is a little cave I made, little nook and cranny, and I want to be a video game designer, so, and then this is like a little wooden bridge that I made, and I had to painstakingly place everything so that you can jump on it, you can run. This part you cannot. And if you're wondering, everything is made out of rocks. So it took me a long time to make. Like, an unnecessary amount of time. And you get it, like 2 weeks, you may say, oh, that's not a lot, but I have high school, so, I mean, that's a lot for me, and you guys know, right? I mean, high school in general can be hectic, so, yeah. My only suggestion, though, is water. We need water in this game. That would be my only suggestion. And maybe terraining tools. Just so I don't have to make this by myself. Because it's just... terraining, it's not... what I'm doing isn't really terraining per se. It's... I don't know how to explain it. I'm just taking pieces and building it myself. It's fun, but I had to make all of this out of rocks, so it was a bit tedious there. And it's finished enough to be in the block, but right now I'm adding some details, smaller rocks, so, you know, this entire place is breakable. I didn't want to make anything uninteractable, so, yeah. I wanted to make a place for Excalibur. I would never put the Infinity Sword in there for this bug, because eesh. Hey guys, I found a secret cave with the Infinity Blade, time to use it, time to get this kid's channel banned. No, not about cheating. Try to do a very crappy nerd impression. I mean, worked, right? But, yeah, this is, my block. I'm very proud of what I did. As you can see, I added a pathway just to help people. You have to jump sometimes. I couldn't do anything about that. So I've just been smoothing everything out, making everything as realistic as possible. But what I'm getting here is to say, we need training tools, because it's too repetitive to do this. because I made this in not a lot of time, which is for me very impressive because I have high school. Yeah. So that's another thing. And not only that, it takes a really long time to make this, so I do have interior, but these are guard towers, so they don't really have any seating. Really don't have anything, which is weird because medieval guard towers, they really didn't have tables, but I made this little cave here. This is a little secret cave. You may say, oh, why is it made like that? Because there's this. There's this thing.
Hey, your dog was white.
And I decided to do this because I'm looking out for the OG bush camper as well. This is like a secret spot. And I'm just doing this because, sure, people are probably against camping, but even Epic knows that. And the reason why they added the bush is because a lot of people have stress issues, so they can't really, you know, fight in the middle of a match. Let me just place this rose bush right here. I need more roses. I could put a sword right here, but I don't know how to make a sword look like a sword. So all I can do is draw and paint, really. I can't really make models. I don't know. You guys tell me if you guys work for Epic, because I think this is gonna work. Just do this right here. We need a little more of this. As I said, I wanted everything to be breakable, so I could do terrain myself. But, no. And it says they keep it under something like 5,000, so, I mean, under like 50,000, and it looks like they should have took more, because honestly it should have, but the amount of time making sure it did not go over this, there was a ton of deleting. So yeah. There was a ton of stuff I had to do before it was finished. So, this is my block party submission. I'm just working on grass and a couple other things. And I noticed that a lot of people aren't making realistic stuff. At least not that I know of, besides the one dude who made Ben and the other guy. A lot of people do build amazing things. And part of that creativity is the human brain, which isn't just made up of molecules. And I hate when teachers do that. They say, oh, everything is made of molecules. Yeah, that's true, but that's really not explaining anything. It's legitimately the basics. The brain is a soft tissue that stores memory. In fact, memory actually isn't memory, it is electricity waves that are saved that think of it as memory. And then there's a different part of the brain which actually captures the images and saves it. So, you know, there's a lot of that too. It's not just, oh, your brain has electricity in it. No, it's also, there's a memory bank, not just electricity stuff. But it's not the type of electricity that you see in frickin' lightning. No, it's completely different. Because the brain waves send each other stuff, right? So essentially, it's like I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just saying, looks best to humans, right? Obviously. And I don't know if it looks the best, but I tried really hard with what I had. I wanted to do better, but as I'm saying, I don't have the tools. And I've never worked on any video game design. I used to play a lot of Minecraft, so yeah. I do have 160 something wins. But yeah, this is a little wooden bridge I made. And now off to the next tour of the castle. So I still have to finish this part, make a little bit of tables, put little tables. I don't know. I can't English for some reason right now. Okay, so this is the guard tower. It's amazing. If you don't love it, then you make me sad. Okay, so This is a bet I did. I made a lot of things. I didn't make this. I want to. I want to be able to make my own file stuff. But I made this little house. They did have stoves back then, which is quite weird because a lot of people say they didn't, but they didn't, and it's historically accurate. But they didn't have futuristic stoves with the knobs. You'd have to light them with a torch or something. And then have, you know what I mean, guys. So, you know, there's a lot of people out there. A lot of people that know about that. I'm not a know-it-all. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about. So, there's this. This is not supposed to be invented yet, but we'll just ignore that. This is the master bedroom. And I tried to be as historically accurate with this, so I didn't put any cars or anything in it. But this is a bar fight. And this chair, I keep putting it back where it is, and it never... It floats. They all float. And it's frustrating. So now I need to do this. I just see that. So now that's not floating. Now I need to do this, right? It's painful. I can do that. So there's a little bar fight right here. This is this liquor storage room. Yes, they have liquor, obviously. But for the sake of being kid friendly, this is where the adults keep all of the apple juice kids. And this is a pumpkin. Strangely, doesn't really look like a pumpkin. It looks more like a deformed, very deformed apple. And I did this with fish because back then they used to nail them through things to keep them stuck because people would steal food legitimately right in front of people, which is stupid and pathetic. But when I come up here, this place is not a working fireplace. As I said, I only have a couple of those that I made. But yeah, this is the kitchen for the castle. And I try to be as historically accurate in the sense of being historically accurate. So this is a working fireplace. I made it blue because the color scheme, you know. But the fire and fireplaces and chimneys can actually read the temperature for the fire to turn blue. And this is the princess's room. And the reason why it's the smallest is because, you know, yada yada yada. I just didn't have room because when I was making this, right? Wait a minute. Can I make it bigger? I really wanted to make this so much bigger. Wait, I can. Oh, boys. Oh. And now I remember why I couldn't. Okay, I'm gonna do something next. So, you see this? This, right? I can't do that. So what I'll do is I'll do this, right? And then I'll do this, so. So that's gonna be the entrance, so his room, right? So they go up from the parents, but where do they go up? From up here. I might not be able to make her room bigger, boys. Gosh. You see, this is the problem. I thought that I was only gonna have one room, right? But you know, it just didn't work out. So yeah. This is the prince's room. Yada yada yada. Because then again, I was only gonna make one bedroom, but temporarily, I'm still trying to figure out how to make her room bigger. I don't, because it looks like a servant's room, and there's supposed to be So the guy's is bigger, but not. I was just historically accurate back then, because the princes were. You get like a whole stupid thing that they did, but and the reason why is because hers is always in the corner, I believe, because they couldn't. I forgot. They had like this rule where she had to be protected at all costs because if there's a scratch or if there's like a wedding. You know what? I just didn't plan it out. Just ignore that, even though it's factually true. No, that they would always put the princess's castle or room right next to the guard thing, which is right next to the guard thing because the prince can die. No, they give him the bigger room so he doesn't feel left out. No, you see, if the princess dies, there'd be no one to marry the other king, right? And then the other king or prince has to get married, or else there's all that war. But I'm not diving into that because I don't want that. It's fake, but you get what I mean. I'm just trying to be historically accurate. And in the meantime, I screwed it up because her room is supposed to be bigger. And I thought when I was making this castle that it shot straight through the middle, but it doesn't. And actually, I can't make her room right here either, because this is the guard. Because how it works in castles is there's the middle, right? And then those are all the guards. And then this is the queen and king's room. Wait, the bottom's floor is more. Okay, bear with me. Alright, bear with me. Now here's their king room. King and queen. Ah. My throat. Right? And then this is a tower. I couldn't make any staircases, as a matter of fact. Also, this windmill kind of prevented me from, I had a feeling I'd want animation. Wait, this one thing might solve everything. Okay. Where are the little things that I... Remember I placed, like, they were very, very small ones. I can't find anything. Wait. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use the big ones. I have no way. I can't find anything. Okay. Yes. Yes. People won't die now. Yes. Okay, don't judge what I said at all, alright? Okay, so... Is there a way for me to flip it? You see, but then they don't... You see, sometimes, right, in real life, they have, like, the staircase going like this, but then there's, like, one thing that's, slanted off to the right. But it goes straight. I could extend her room, but I need to have this thing go right here, but it doesn't, right? And then if I did that, I could give her this entire space. Or I could conjoin the twin... Let me see. Nah, you know what? Let's just say this. The king is too cheap to afford big rooms, and, yeah, that's just, nothing happened down there, alright? This is just the castle room that I failed on, alright? Let's just say that. Even though it's historically accurate, and I actually wanted to be realistic, but I don't know what's that. Because, I am a nice guy. Everyone knows that. And I try not to cuss anymore. I might have said the F word a couple times in the video, which might contradict what I'm saying right now. But I also figured out that they added these things, so... Oh, another thing, Fortnite, you need to add, I want a chandelier. Give me a chandelier. Please. I am lonely without it. Oh, I had these up here all the time. I did that because I realized how much of an idiot I was. Because I was looking for those for hours. And if you're wondering why I was so stressed out and I made the castle layout weird, is because I was trying to make it so realistic that the layout of the castle, I planned it out and I screwed it up. So this is how it's supposed to go, right? The staircase is supposed to go straight in the middle, but I accidentally made the castle over here when I should have made it forward so I could have put another back on it. But I'm not stupid, I'm very smart, alright? I just... wait. I can make the castle bigger. But then this is the problem. It screws up at the back. Wait, actually, no. I can extend the room. Why? Because I'm savage. No, I'm not savage. I'm actually not. I am not savage. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Okay. So, what, is this the princess's room? Yes. I'm gonna put you right here. You guys have no idea how much I've been looking for these walls. Because Epic, they don't have anything in that. Other slots, but this also means I can extend the castle, but I'm not going to. You wanna know why? Because I am, severely sick and tired of making this castle. Because I have spent freaking days building it, and it is not, you know. So this is as big as the prince's bedroom now. And it's good because now her thing is right next to that thing. That is actually true. You guys can look it up. I don't know why. But, you know, back then, if they didn't protect anyone, everyone dies. People were stupid. Alright. So, now what I have to do is get rid of this, which is okay. I have a secret tunnel. I believe it's right here. Tell me it is. Tell me it is. Yes. So, which means I can get rid of you, because I no longer need you. And I can put you right here, because you are important. Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. And if you're wondering what we're going to use this for, we're not. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do anything with it. We're not even going to put guest bedrooms. Why? I'm not lazy. I'm explaining something. Because there is mid-century castles and there's medieval castles. This is a medieval castle, which means that there's no more than about 3 bedrooms. Why? Because I say so. Okay, there. And I'm lazy. Don't do this. Oh, and which gives me an excuse to make this bigger. Or should I leave that so it doesn't make it look like a square? You know what? I'm just gonna say I don't want to make his bedroom bigger, right? Is this... Then you know what I can do. I need an opinion. Dad?
What?
Should I make this side even to that side or no?
Yeah, it would give it. Yeah, I think it would look better. Make sure it has the windows exactly the same.
Okay. Now I've got to shorten the boys' bedroom. Okay. Good, because now they'll be even and my OCD will be fixed. I don't have OCD. I just have a huge problem with things not being even. And my friends explaining to me why they're offended by the room being smaller, even though I screwed up on the castle layout. It was actually supposed to, the princess room, not gonna lie, it was supposed to be the biggest. Because this is mid-century castle, but it don't matter. Why? Because I say it don't matter. Also, now that they're the same, I can finally get rid of these stupid things. And then, You gotta love it when you don't put hallways in. Love it. And do not ask why the ceiling is higher than the king and queen's room. That's why. That's actually the truth. Also, it's because the red torch takes up more memory. And why does it? It doesn't actually. I'm just doing that as an excuse so I don't have to get a red torch. Also, because every time I spawn the red torch in, there's like a little glitch thingy, right? And that little glitch is so freaking annoying. It's like where it takes up like 30% of my memory and I can't get the other 30% out. Torchy, you can stay there. If I can stay there. Now let's put this right here. And then your bed goes right here. Okay, getting somewhere. I need to find a rug. And don't ask me why I was too lazy to find something that was blue. It's funny because it's like, I'm talking about how lazy I was when I wasn't lazy. And I actually wasn't. I spent so much time making this world look amazing, and I don't regret it. I may regret mistakes of school, but, you know, if they don't choose this, I'm going to be very heartbroken. I'm going to be severely sad. Also, I had this tree originally. I think I'm going to get rid of it. I don't want the tree to be there. It takes up from the whole facade. Instead of putting this tree over there, why don't I instead just either get rid of it or place it somewhere else? Where do I spike the tree? Originally, I got rid of this one to build this, but you know what? I'll keep it. I will put this tree right here. You know. Actually, no, I gotta get rid of it. It takes too much memory. Okay, because I have that right there, right, guys? And I have my mountains, and now I have that. It looks good. So now that I have the rooms almost finished, should I put a fireplace in her room? I might. I have to get more china. China. Any of you? Never mind. You'll never understand that joke. If you're asking, the joke is definitely not. Alright, it is not a Donald Trump joke. When he said China, you know the meme where... I'm just gonna shut up, because all of you know what it is. I'm not making fun of any politics, I'm just saying. Yeah. I can't even pronounce the word sometimes. I'm terrible at it. And then actually not, it's called China. A lot of people, you know, Chinese, you know what I mean. I like Chinese food. I sound so racist right now. I'm not realizing that. And I'm not meaning to. Oh, also, I'm getting rid of this. There's gonna be a public restroom. Boy, you're gonna have to suffer with the public restroom, and I don't give two creds. Let's put Art in his room. Farm, and if you're wondering what farm it's supposed to be, you shall not block me, you ugly banner. It's supposed to be this farm. I really wish I could make it spin fast, but I can't. So yeah, this is my block submission. I have done interior in every single house, and I have stores, and my brain is dying very, very slowly because I have worked on this so very, very hard, and I worked on it to the point where I don't want to work on it anymore. I don't. Epic, just do me a favor. I'm begging you, put it in the block. All right. I might end up deleting this live stream because I'm so tired and I'm saying weird things. But I am. You ask me when you're playing video games at 8:29 at night. Tell me how you feel. Actually, pretty sure you guys work at 8:29 at night, so what I said means nothing. Actually, book. If you are showing through, so you're right here, bed. And you're okay. I need to use the boy bedroom as well. So because I know, well, I mean technically factually girls were. Oh wait, Dad?
What?
Question. Since you were a historian, did girls have more dresser in the prince's room, or did they have more dressers in the princess's room?
I would say, knowing women, I mean, I don't know. I've never heard. I don't know the answer, but knowing women, it's gotta be since the beginning of time they've had more dresser stuff than men. That's what my guess is.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. There's a reason why God never got married, because he'd have to make a cosmic dresser that stores an infinite amount of clothes.
Yeah, I think you're good.
God's first creation, infinite cosmic dresser. The dresser that sorts everything. Brought to you by eBay.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure you're doing fine in what you're doing.
It's a joke. Guys, it's a joke. Wait, what?
You're making it look nice.
I grabbed the... I grabbed the book. When you grab the bookcase and the game says, look, you're grabbing the dresser. Yeah, this entire video is a parody, basically, about jokes, but I'm not lying when I say that I want this to be in the block. I think if you don't do this, a lot of people are going to be mad. And I'm not be that only person. Considering my YouTube videos are so cringy. So, this is finished. And I don't have to worry about this. Shutting all of the doors, and then this map will be completely... Wait, is there a carpet? Did I put a fire? You know what? No. I'm not... I'm giving up. I'm not doing anymore. I am not lazy. I'm just... very... frustrated because I've been making the map for so long. I need to make sure every door is shut. Every door is shut, which is good for me, which wraps this map up so it's completely finished. Add this to the block and I will never be depressed again. Wait, I didn't finish it. Go the place. I have frustration. I feel like this entire video is gonna get blocked by YouTube because of the severe toxicity that's coming out of my mouth.
Man, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen worse things on YouTube than that, buddy.
Fudge.
Fudge. Inside joke, people. Inside joke. Oh, there's a clip for that chips. Nate, I want to watch TV, okay? Come on. Come on.
Hold on. I need to add like a couple things to the farmhouse so I can finish this. And then it's finished. And then Epic, you know what you're going to do? You're going to add this to the block because I've spent so much time. Oh yeah, remember that one really crappy stadium? No, that stadium was okay. But Epic, if you are located in Canada, can you try not to choose a renovated English castle again? Actually, no, because mine is an English castle.
Didn't they add it back?
You know, never mind. Yeah, they did add it back. No, I'm joking. I actually really enjoyed the stadium that the guy built. It was actually pretty good. My only suggestion was that he should have used different walls compared to the roof. Only because it's so dark, I cannot see anything. Anywhere. Literally, I could not see anything, but that's because my gamma in this game, I have it on default, so everything looks like a frickin' Batman Batcave. Also, I'm not gonna give them a fireplace. I'm not lazy, actually, at all. It's just farmers, they didn't really have a fireplace, considering, you know, if they did. Margaret, did you burn the house? Did you burn the house down? No, it was you this time, Jared. It was your turn to burn it down. Oh, shoots. Okay. Actually, this right here, I can put the fireplaces. This goes right here. I'm not making it a two-bedroom because no one is forcing me to make this, so wait, why is it? Wait a minute. You know what? Boy, strongest pumpkin in the universe. This totally makes sense. This totally makes sense. I don't know if it's glitched. Apparently I have to spawn in a new dresser now. Thanks, game. Should I just delete this live stream?
Oh, it's fine. It's fun. Can we please rest and watch the show?
This menu is too toxic for me. It's only because my head is ruined. You see, it's normal. It's human. Boys, this is the best discovery I've ever made. I can finally have a streak. I've actually always had the streak for the shelf. I just, but. So, I'm not going to put an island in the middle because I'm not going to. China set definitely. I think I'm gonna put this China set actually right here. Right. And then I'll put this chair just receiving another rocking chair. Sometimes they have them inside, I think, because a lot of people did. I'm assuming. A lot of this video, I might just end this thing because it's not. I'm just so exhausted from making this, so forgive me if I sound a little rude. I have autism, so I need to stop using that excuse even though I actually have autism. Does not float, which is a good thing. I need you in the back. Covering that up. I'll keep this because I know I need it for something. I'll put this right here. It's a farm, so like, does it not work? Like, wait, is this bugged out, guys? No, I fixed it. No. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna see the ball on me. Buddy boy, I don't accept glitches. I feel like I'm just gonna end this video tomorrow and put music over everything I say. You know what? Oh, guys, everyone remembers this. This is for the kitchen, and then everything is done. Besides bed, bedding for them. Never seen anything quite as beautiful as this. No, I have an idea. Nope, nope, no, I'm not gonna add anything to this world. Before my brain says do something. No. Wait. Boys, I got an afro. I'm Bob Ross. I had to make that joke. Of course, I'm gonna have to add the bathroom. I'm going to try my best to make this look good. Honestly, I used to give up with my Minecraft worlds, man, because I had no help, and I still have no help. Besides this one dude named Webby, but the only help he gave me was talking to me, so I didn't lose my sanity. I wonder if I should put windows in the bathroom. You guys think that's a good idea?
Yeah, it looks nice.
I said windows in the bathroom, Dad.
Yeah, I think it would look nice.
No, windows in...
The smells that I get outside, no?
Dear God. Dad,
What?
I'm recording.
No.
Screw you.
The smell. There's nothing wrong with that. Right?
It's like saying...
Okay,
oh,
I would just put a small one. Do they have small windows? If not, I don't think I would put windows.
You know what, never mind. Now I just want to freaking go to the 1980s and end my life here.
That would be nice.
Okay, so this thing, and then just get the bed in this, and then it's done. Stupid thing, man. This is gonna be so much hard work. No. And I just want my work to pay off. 14-year-old sues Epic Games for not putting his block in the game. Epic, that will definitely... That actually won't happen, but... If I could make a joke, I would. Because everyone keeps hating Epic. If I do it, I'm scared I will actually get sued. To be fair, it is kind of stupid and negligent that a lot of people are suing Epic Games, right? Even though they're the ones that came to Epic Games saying, oh yeah, sure, this would be pretty amazing, guys. Right? And so they sue Epic Games because they're too selfish. They're like, nah, yeah, we told you you could add all dance to the game. Oh, like that stupid Floss Kid's parents. Even though they didn't even get a copyright on the frickin' dance. Judge, if you're hearing this, make Epic Games win, because that kid's mother, ooh, she's not the smartest mother on the block. In fact, that kid is nice. He seems really kind, though. But the fact, like, why would you do that? Like, I mainly just feel bad for the kid, right? Because, like, what if he could have had another deal with Epic, right? He could have grown his music career. And now he can't. Why? Because no one's going to want to partner up with him. You guys get what I'm saying? Because of the lawsuit. Which to me is sad. I know he loves his mother, I think. You guys get what I'm saying. Like, you just don't do that. Because what if that kid wanted to do that rap? Or whatever dance he did. A boss. Right? And now he won't get any more deals because of it. And, you know, it's just sad. People go after money. But this is the finished castle. Hope you guys liked it. I'm never doing Fortnite Creative again. Not that I'm lazy. I am actually, you know what, no. I'm just gonna... You know what, I'm just gonna